So we're back with an update on the GoFundMe donation page situation. So to recap where we are, GoFundMe quietly created 1.4 million fundraising pages for US nonprofits without asking first by scraping IRS and GuideStar data to auto-generate pages using your organization's name, logo, EIN number, and mission. So now that means when somebody Googles your organization or Googles donate to your organization name, they might see two results. They may see your actual nonprofit's website, right? And that donation form with your donation tool that you selected and the GoFundMe version that you never authorized, complete with recurring fees and extra terms and conditions that we're going to dig into today. So there have been some developments since my last video, and that's what we're going to dig into in today's update. So I've dug deeper into the fine print and so-called updates, and what's emerging is actually an even bigger issue. This is more than communication. This is about a consent, compliance, and control. So let's dig into what happens when someone donates to these auto-created GoFundMe nonprofit pages. The terms actually say underneath the donate button that your donation may be sent directly to the nonprofit if that organization has enabled GoFundMe. If not, like so many other organizations who are just finding out about this and still don't know about this, it's routed to the PayPal Giving Fund, minus transaction fees, of course, and granted within 15 to 45 days. 45 days. That's an incredibly long lag time for money that donors think is going straight to the nonprofit. How would you like to get your paycheck every 45 days? I don't think anyone likes that, right? And it gets worse. The fine print underneath that donate button is the heart and soul of what I really want to dig into today. So that fine print actually says that if there's a problem funding that chosen nonprofit, the one the donor chose, they will ask the donor to recommend another. And if the donor doesn't respond, then the money can just go to a quote unquote similar nonprofit. So if you're like me, you probably aren't reading that fine print anyway. You're kind of just clicking and you're busy and you're distracted. And it really changes the entire experience and compounds what we're looking at. That's what this really is about. This is a compliance problem and a consent problem. Funds are being collected under an organization's name without that organization's explicit permission or onboarding. That's a financial control issue. Think about it. How would you feel as a consumer if a credit card company says, "Great news, we've opened a line of credit in your name. You didn't ask for it, but it now exists. And if you don't want it, you have to go through all of the hoops to close that account." You're going, this is work I didn't sign up for. This is work I didn't want. And that's why in the last episode, I talked to you about, with how would I feel as a business owner if another shadow page for my website with a checkout portal was created without my authorization? I would be furious, on top of the fact that I'd be like, great, here's a bunch of work I didn't want to do. So GoFundMe has heard a lot of feedback and they issued a response recently. And the response said, listen, we're going to remove the optional tips and we'll kind of improve the brand control, but they're missing it. This isn't a cosmetic issue. This is structural. They've handed 1.4 million nonprofits unexpected work. And that matters. The work that they didn't sign up for, work that is in the busiest fundraising season of the year. These are small teams. These are volunteer teams. These are community-based initiatives, often one person wearing 5 hats, now forced to claim, verify, sit on hold, email, follow up, unpublish, customize a page they never created, all just to protect their own brand and donor trust. That's not support, that's labor. So the only way to right-side it, and I've been very vocal with the folks over there, is simple. It's actually a simple solution. That's the best news. They just need to make it an opt-in. Pages should be unpublished by default. Nonprofits should then have the option to say, yep, we want it. We want it. We're going to customize it. We're going to claim it. And we're going to do this intentionally when we're ready. That's what puts the organization first. In my opinion, there's no middle ground here. There's no way to say, we got you this. Now you figure it out. That's not the way to right side this. This is here and available for you. Should you want it, claim it, go through the channels, but it will stay unpublished until you do so. So the only way to right side it is making it an opt-in. So let's talk about what you should do now. So many of my clients have been asking and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this has happened. So here's what you should do. I don't want you to freak out. Let me freak out for you. Let me advocate for you. Let me lift you up. Here's what you need to do. Search for your page. We have clients who have not been affected by this. We have clients who are like, crap, We've been affected by it. And I've had people message me and say, we have over 50 different chapters in our organization. Now I have to figure out how to take 50 pages down or claim 50 pages. What? Okay. So step one, search for your page. You can Google your organization plus the name GoFundMe and donate. You can also search by your EIN number, see if it's there. Step two, decide if you want to keep it or remove it. So if you've never used GoFundMe, you don't want to add more labor to an already busy season, I recommend unpublishing it until you can make an informed decision. That's it. If you use the platform, great. Log in, verify, and you know exactly the terms and conditions because you've consented and agreed to them. Okay. If you decide to remove it, you can email privacy-requests@gofundme.com. Ask for your nonprofit page to be unpublished. Keep a record of your request. They ghost you or don't follow up, I'd file a complaint with your state. Here's the next thing. Push for accountability. We are supporting you. We, the nonprofit community of consultants and coaches, are supporting you. I'd love to see organizations reach out to AFP Global. You can even reach out to your local AFP chapter, okay? The Association of Fundraising Professionals. They should be stepping in and helping out here to advocate for nonprofits and push for clearer compliance standards on behalf of the sector. This is really, really important. This is not about product features and updates and nice to haves. This is about consent. This is about compliance. So when a platform handles money in your organization's name, that's a legal trust-based relationship, not in a marketing experiment, not a cash grab. And I hope they right-side this, and I hope they don't waste another moment to right-side this. Okay, so we want to see an opt-in model. Nonprofits deserve to protect themselves and their donors by taking control of where and how their giving pages appear. This should be like obvious. It's like, I can't even believe saying that. So I will be continuing to track updates and I'll share new guidance as it unfolds. I'm hanging out mainly on LinkedIn for this. I will link to my LinkedIn here in the notes. So that's where you can really find the most up-to-date information. We will right-side this. This will be a moment. We will be okay. I'm cheering you on. You got this. I'll see you in the next episode.